Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. My name is D-Free, and for this one, we're going to go ahead and show off the AGL Tapion over on the Resurrected Warriors team. Of course, his best Link buddy is basically his tech variant as well, so we can run them on the same team because one of them is just Tapion, the tech one, and then the AGL one is Tapion and Hirudegarn, basically. So, to give you guys a recap of the AGL one, basically he reduces damage received by 50%, so it makes him a very good tank directly out of the battle. So he's going to be able to tank really, really well, again, to begin the matches. So I'm going to start off by putting him right there. And then aside from that, when your HP is below 50%, he goes ahead and actually picks up a 150% attack increase alongside a 50% defensive improvement. And one time during the battle, you're able to transform into Hirudegarn. So this is the only team I'm going to show him off on in this video. Otherwise, I'll be back and I'll try to show off his category a little bit, the transform category. I don't have all those units that I would ideally run, so we'll see what we can do. But I'll be back with that sometime soon anyway. All right, 33K from Bardock. Unfortunately, we don't finish off the rotation, but that's not a problem. No biggie. So we're going to put that guy in the last slot, and we'll let you have those. And yes, I did purposely, of course, leave off a lot of units because I really don't like it when units come in and steal the entire show. Frieza getting that free level 5 dodge to kick in, and of course finishing off this Goku. And we will get to see Tapion not really like go crazy on this event in particular because this is Gogeta and he'll have type disadvantage, but we'll get to see him later on alongside one of his better buddies. Now this Kid Buu is here. He's an awesome unit. 50% is just incredible. So I'm actually going to put him in the last slot because he doesn't have common links. I mean, I can pick up Rebirth from him, to be honest, so I'll actually give him back his spot there. So we're going to let Bojack go ahead and attack the Vegeta here. We're going to see if Tapion can attack Goku. And so basically what I'm seeing already is that Tapion is literally only a tank to begin the match. Like, you have to drop below 50%, which if your team is good in particular, you know, it's kind of really hard to do that. He's literally only defense. I have him at SA10, you know, orbs invested in everything. And he's like 60% of the potential system too. Like, there is no reason why he shouldn't be good. He has level 11 additionals and level 15 crits, I believe. There's no reason why he shouldn't output a whole lot. It's just is not in his nature until he gets low. So we're going to try to really see if we can trigger that. It unfortunately means that I have to kind of... It's not, first and foremost, it's not counterintuitive with Kid Buu's passive. So Kid Buu obviously wasn't a good choice in that regard, and I didn't even think about that, so my mistake. But aside from that, you know, one thing that I wanted to point out is that it's not exactly, you know, something that you're going to get most of the time. So we take 50K. I'm not too far removed from the 50% restriction. So we just need a little bit more damage and we'll get there. Anyways, for today's question of the day, which Tapion is your favorite and why? And yes, there is a little bit of variety. And in fact, I'll let you guys choose Tapion, Minosha, or Hoi, if you wanted to choose any of those guys, Minosha or Hoi. But there is variety because there's tech, there's AGL, and there is also the physical free-to-play one from the Hirudegarn event. So to show off his defensive abilities, I'm going to put him in that slot there, give him those AGL orbs as well. You can have these, and then lastly, I mean, Bojack, whatever, you can have those. All right. 22 damage. Yeah, he's a good tank, especially with orbs invested. Reducing damage received by 50% is actually a really high amount. Okay, 623 additional attack kicking in. Can we get a crit? You know, one thing I don't like about these units, though, is that they all the Tapions have the exact same super attack. Literally. It's just, I don't know if there's even a single difference. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'll just come through and Shining Sword slash you. Or Brave Sword Attack, as they call it on the Dokkan Wiki. So yeah, when HP is 50% or below, he gets 150% attack and 50% defense. Like, he is so good when it's below. So if I get below, I'm going to try to stay below, to be honest, because that's when, you know what, Bardock should take enough damage to allow me to get that done. But that's when I can really show him off. It's just, again, it's not really conducive to healing, for example. So I'm going to try really not to need to heal. In which I have a lot of tanks and debuffers and stuff, so hopefully I don't need to. Even Bardock isn't taking any damage. But you know what? One thing that Tapion does really well as well that I haven't pointed out is the fact that he reduces enemies' attack. So he's very good at that as well. Just debuffing the enemy is awesome. And if you were wondering about why I didn't show this unit on Super AGL, for the people that might have wondered that, he actually, whenever he transforms into Hirudegarn, Hirudegarn doesn't get a leader boost from the Super AGL because he's technically a different unit and he's an Extreme AGL unit. So the best team for him would be Extreme AGL if you were trying to focus on his transformations, if you wanted to choose one of the two AGL teams. It's really funny. But he'll suck monkey balls, you know, for lack of a better phrase, until you get him to that point. I'm healing like too much, aren't I? Hopefully he supers me. It's these same orbs too. They're healing me a lot. That just literally brought me up like almost 10% HP. Probably about 7. All right, 86,000 because apparently Tapion is allergic to critical hitting today. There's not a super in the first slot either. You know what would make Tapion better? Is if he had that mechanic where if he gets hit, his attack goes up. Because at least with that, you know, it'd be slow, but it's better than 50% restriction. At least 80% restriction. Holy crap, that Tech Tapion coming through. Oh, no, excuse me, that wasn't Tech. I looked away for a second. Tech Tapion was attacking, and I looked back. This man taking millions of damage. That was Frieza. I was about to say, holy crap, what did Tech Tapion get into his system? Snap. All right, we're going to put you in the front slot because please take hit. Please do. Please take good hit. Much damage, please. Just don't kill me. This is what it's come to, boys. We are literally putting him in the first slot in hopes of taking damage. And I'm only taking 1,500. Thanks for the debuff, if that's even a thing. Oh, a super, thank you. And I meant Frieza's passive debuff. I don't know if this guy can be debuffed, though, in this stage. I think he can. No stun. Yeah, his attack is going up, though. But, yeah, he can be. 68. I'm really close to 50%, so that's good. Going into the next round, I should have that restriction active. Another thing about the 50% restriction, never mind, because Frieza finished it off. So the second time I see Tapion, because I'm going to see him to start this event, but the second time I see him, he should have it. But one thing about the 50% restriction, though, is that it doesn't trigger spontaneously. It's at the start of the turn. So, like, if, you know, you get knocked down to 50 and Tapion hasn't attacked yet, then you're good, you know? Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. Get all those physical orbs. Whatever. You can have them, though, because I'm not really worried about giving same color orbs right now. I'll give you that, though, just to get a little bit more on the Dokkan meter. Yeah, Tapion's a very good tank, though. I'm very impressed with his defensive capabilities. Again, especially with orbs invested. He's not getting that extra 50% defense up, but with orbs invested, he's able to tank pretty well in conjunction with the damage received. Okay, there goes Tech. This isn't a Tech showcase. I will do a Tech showcase as well. But he doesn't have any orbs, really. He's only like, you know, plus 300. I think he can barely crit. Like, I think that's all I've done for him. Give him the ability to crit so far. Okay. You can have that. And lastly, you can have this over there, Bojack. Hopefully. Come on now. Come on now. One of you guys got to knock me below 50. I'm like so close. It doesn't make any sense. I'm so close that it doesn't make any sense. Because I refuse to get a Dokkan attack and not get the 50% threshold on it. Come on, bro, really? I have to literally try to avoid a Dokkan attack here. This is pretty stupid. I'm actually really disappointed in this. I have to literally go out of my way to avoid a Dokkan attack in hopes that I can get below the threshold. At least he super attacked the Tech type. That's awesome for me because type advantage is a thing. And I'm now below the restriction. All I needed was 170k or so. Tech Tapion's attack is higher than AGL's without any difficulty too. Oh, okay, this is a great rotation. I can avoid it easy with this rotation. I'm going to pop this, though, just to be sure that, like, Bardock doesn't get obliterated. You know what? I'm going to put Bardock in the last slot anyway, so never mind. Rip my item. Frieza, you thought you were going to get all those purple orbs? Boy, please. All right, there we go. You can have that. Perfect. I literally went out of my way to avoid the Dokkan attack. But I will give it to AGL Tapion. He'll have the attack up. I think he's going to turn into Hirudegarn first, to be honest, in which I'll let Hirudegarn finish off this phase, if that's a thing. I don't know if he'll even be powerful enough. There we go. Seal came undone. We get the transformation. He also dodges, but it's like, what's the point? Because it doesn't matter. I guess it's for aesthetics, because there's no reason for him to dodge otherwise. I don't think that matters anymore. I think they patched that out to where it doesn't change rotations. And if you're somebody that thought it never mattered, then sorry, it did matter. Anyways, get triple super attacks. We'll see what this guy can do. Oh my gosh. This man's attack is over 1,000,000. This is like the best transform unit I've ever seen. Because the thing about it is that these guys, and it makes sense because he's the newest iteration in the game anyway, he does finish off this phase. The thing is that these guys get flat attack stats when they transform. They don't get access to the potential system increases or anything. So his attack literally changed to being 50k, I believe. So that coupled with the great attack raise that he gets and destructive damage. I don't know what destructive is, but I think that's just a supreme modifier or immense. But those two things coupled means that he gets a really, really monstrous boost. So anyways, we are below the threshold. Tapion now, again, below the threshold, now has his attack increase, also has a defense increase. No support in the last slot, but he does have 65,000. I'm actually very surprised that the middle Tapion's at 50k. Jeez, man. He gets a nice boost, but I didn't expect that. All right, we're also going to go ahead and give you those just to get a little bit of HP regen, same color orbs and all. And then these to get the Dokkan or the super attack in the last slot from Bojack. Now, it doesn't really matter what happens in this first slot because I have type advantage and I have the ability to tank anyway. I think that Tapion will keep his attack increase. God, I hope he does. Otherwise, he'll be the most annoying unit I've ever seen if he doesn't keep the attack increase. When HP is below, he gets 150 and 50%. It also, I assume he keeps it because it doesn't say otherwise. What's up, man? Thank you for the subscription. Guys, if you are new and you are checking this out, make sure you do subscribe. And Tapion is blowing stuff up despite not having a critical hit or having the special character link active, which is GT for this event. He's still coming through at 2.4 million. Also not even 100% in the potential system. This man is powerful. 150% is a really powerful boost, especially when he's getting literally all of his links active. You know who this reminds me of? This is very, very reminiscent of SS4 Goku being linked with the SS3 Goku because 150% boost, also getting the, yeah, and I'm max healed again. Also getting the, what's it called? The support passive as well. Now, it's not 100% identical, but just a little bit of similarities that I saw there. Of course, that other pairing is a better pairing, though, simply because that SS3 gives another 33% in the support passive. Like, a lot of people overlook that. That guy is so good. But I'm very impressed with Tapion's damage output. Now, the real question is whether or not he keeps it. That's the real question. Also, Tapion also has a 150% key multiplier. Very good unit. I showed him off on this team, though, because this team is his best offensive team. He'd be a little bit better defensively on his own category because he gets 150 to all stats. And also, he can go Hirudegarn a second time. There it is, the attack increase. Boom. I saw it trigger. Oof. Oof. Tapion! We will let... I'm going to go ahead and heal now because it doesn't matter if I heal or not. At this point, it doesn't matter at all. We'll use this too because I'm kind of scared of Omega blowing up the Tech Tapion, to be honest. He's also getting that support from that Bardock in the last slot. Anyways, he should be. I'm pretty sure I saw it activate. If I didn't, then don't at me about it. All right, Tapion, show us what you can really do, my boy. Not you. You're the warm-up, Tapion. We're not worried about you, man. But thank you for, let's see, I knew he would get blown up. Thank you for your service, bro. I knew he'd get blown up. But you know what? Also, another reason why these Tapion's defenses were so high, like the Tech one in particular, is they have the hero link together, these two Tapion's. Thank you for the crit, finally. And that's actually a 20% defensive link. And they also have Brainiacs, I believe, which is another 10% defense link, but it's also 10% attack. But No. Yeah, they do. So they share 30% in defense between the two when links are active. And a lot of attack. Like, they literally share all the same links, except for Transform, I think. Okay. So, what's your defense now, Bojack? 100k? Jeez, man. Bojack is so good. Definitely one of the most underrated LRs in this game. And it's not even close. Okay, well, he's going to tank these fine, especially with the item being active. I don't expect him to crit well because he can't. I do need a dupe for him, but I'm debating keeping a dupe as a Transcended UR. I don't know. The Transcended UR is really good. But I guess I kind of feel like if I wanted to do that, unless it's Extreme Tech, or excuse me, Extreme Int, I would probably just use the AGL one, because the AGL Bojack is actually really good when he awakens to a Transcendent UR. Oh, hey, Omega, this doesn't matter, though. Oh, and Frieza dodged it for the ultimate. Screw you. He doesn't even care. He does not even care. Oh, hey, thanks for trying to lock him in the last slot. This guy, who does he think he is? Who does this guy think he is? How does the ultimate just, like, mess up of my rotations and everything, bro? Chill. How about Tapion blows you up? How about you let the boy Tapion finish you off, Omega? How about that? Have you had enough? Oh, 34 damage, 130 damage. Oh, no, Tapion, where's your attack increase? Your attack is so puny. You lost your attack increase? Is that a thing? No, Tapion! I don't understand what happened. I'll have to watch the video afterwards. But his attack is utterly gross. Wonder if he does lose it and he only had that much attack because of the Bardock support. That's possible. But I'll have, again, you guys might have noticed it and I didn't notice it, but I'll notice by the time you guys see the video because I'll have checked out the video post-recording. So anyways, all right, we'll go with that. And we will go with this because that's going to blow up the red orbs for me. There we go. Honestly, if Frieza crits, I think I win. We're very, very close to winning, so if Frieza crits, I'm pretty sure I win. Of course, though. He doesn't even double. Thanks, Frieza. I think if Bojack is super, Bardock supers, we'll get one last shot with Tapion next turn. Oh, hey, Omega. You've taken surprisingly long. This event's taking surprisingly long. I know I've misplayed and I've optimized the other Tapion at times and stuff, but like it's still taking a while. Are you serious? Are you kidding? Whatever. This will be the last portion of our showcase. I typically like to stop here anyway on this boss rush. It's a good place to stop. I feel like I've shown just about everything I want to show due to the types that we've shown so far. Like, there's an AGL, there's an STR, there's AGL, STR on the previous one, there's a tech, there's a physical. The only thing that you haven't seen is an int type. Unless I'm forgetting something, but I don't need int anyway. So, a crit to finish it off. And there we go. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new for more content. Overall, Tech Tapion, excuse me, he's good too, but AGL Tapion is a very, very good unit. Mainly a defensive unit for the most part. You see, I had to kind of go out of my way to make sure that I got that low. But I will say that may not apply to the average player because maybe you don't have as many good tanks like a Bojack or something like that. Or maybe you don't have as many dupes on the Tapion or whatever to where his defense is a little better. Maybe he takes a little more damage than mine does or things like that. So it just kind of come and go. But overall, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I sincerely appreciate you guys for tuning in and sitting with me for about 20 minutes or so. So anyways, have an awesome day. Thank you for the continued support, and I'll catch you all in the next. Next. There we go. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.